Well, tomorrow happens to be a very big deadline for a lot of North Texas homeowners. If you would like to protest the value of your home, everybody's hand just went up. That is said, of course, by your county's taxing district. You are running out of time.
Yeah, it's important to a lot of people. So if you live in Dallas, Collin, or Denton counties, you only have until tomorrow to file that protest, okay? Tarrant County's deadline, they've pushed it a bit. You have until Friday, May 24th, so an extra week. This is important for you homeowners because the property appraisal, obviously given by your district, is exactly how your property taxes are calculated.
Yeah, so the clock is ticking. That's a reality. Senior property tax consultant Will Wiggins is joining us tonight. So big first thanks for coming in a little after 7 tonight.
We know you're busy.
Yeah. So the North Texas Property Tax Service is your business, obviously, and you're one of many in North Texas, right? Tell us two things off the bat. What's it like in the office right now, and the overview of what an office like yours does?
Yeah, the overview is that we generally try to help people. You know, they have questions, a lot of questions about exemptions or value or how to do it. And that's what we're there for. So whenever we see mistakes, you know, we're happy to offer that and tell people, give them guidance. But more often than not, they don't have the time or they want to entrust the expertise for us to do it. And, so,
is the office nuts right now?
Oh, it's crazy right now.
It is.
Yeah, every year about this time, especially in April and May, and my wife knows full well, you know, and you know,
I'll see you in July.
Yeah, seriously. It's Super Bowl for you guys.
You got it. Yeah.
So if someone's out there, maybe even a newer homeowner, they're unhappy with the valuation that they have from their tax district.
Yeah.
What are the ways that they can get in on the action if they haven't already filed that protest?
Yeah, sure. So there's plenty of time. I mean, you can go online, and that's usually the easiest right now. Thanks to technology, you know, a lot of that has become available, and so they can look for their notice, and there's a pin that usually comes on the notice that allows them to file a protest online. Of course, you can do it the old-fashioned way and walk down there, and one of the old sayings in the business for a long time is you can put it on a napkin and slide it across the table and say, I protest.
It is a bit of a negotiation, is it not?
Of course, yeah. Right. So it's their opinion, you know, they're going first, and they have a story, you know, behind what the value is, and of course, we do too, and how you develop your facts and where you get your information from, of course, is critically important, and I think that's really where a business like ours comes into play, and we're able to get down into the depths of the data and the information and help people out there.
Right, and the real basics for people, especially people who may have just moved here and become a property owner in Texas and are unfamiliar with the process. The county puts a value on your home based on what, you know, a lot of times it's comp sales, what has happened around you. Where you guys needle in on is the difference where it may not be the same neighborhood that the county is using, obviously, to determine your valuation. And you may have an argument for a lesser valuation simply based on that and other factors as well, right?
That's exactly right. To new homeowners, excuse me, in Texas, the first thing I'd say, first and foremost, is be informed about your homestead exemption. A lot of people come to Texas and we'll get a call, and 2 years later they still don't know about the homestead exemption. So it's a really critically important piece of information that we tell everybody is make sure you file for it. It's free. You don't have to pay for it, and it'll get you a lot of savings.
And it's thousands off the valuation of your house.
You bet. Yeah.
Right.
So 2 years ago, you know, law changed to get us $100,000 knocked off your value in taxable value. So that's important. First step. But yes, when you go in and you're fighting your value, the district has made assumptions about what's comparable and what forces drive value and really how they do their mass appraisal work. And so you too know your house better than anybody. You know, you just went through that per se if you're a new homeowner. And so consider those comparables and what you thought a fair price would be, and make sure it's in line with that. And then, of course, that would be sales to support your opinion of value. And a really important key is to look at other properties that are like yours and make sure that they're valued the same as well.
Last question, really quick.
Sure.
Missed the deadline. Am I out of options?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, there are some exclusions, but better advice is don't do that. Don't miss the deadline. And, you know, like I said, you have plenty of time. Just file it. Another thing people don't know, too, is when they get scheduled for a hearing, you have a right to reschedule if you need to exercise that. So there's plenty of time to build your case and do what you need to do. But, yes, tell people all the time, don't do that. Don't miss the deadline.
Thank you.
We can't solve the world's problems in 3 minutes on TV, but we can sure give it a start. Will Wiggins, thanks for being here with us, man.
Yes, thank you, Will.